Ladies and gentlemen, Imola is finally here in the F1 game. I am super excited to do a 50% race here in Carlos Sainz's Ferrari. No qualifying, we're going straight into a race, no formation lap whatsoever. However, I did do a little bit of practice before I did this video. I spent about an hour or so doing practice around here, and I reckon I've got a decent setup. It's not going to be perfect, everybody's going to have decent setups, but I'm not wasting any time. We are going to get stuck into this race.
Here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Bottas, Yuki Tsunoda.
Tsunoda, what?
Sainz, Vettel, Ricciardo, and Esteban Ocon.
Okay, so we're P7.
Norris, Pierre Gasly, and Fernando Alonso. Russell, Raikkonen, Nikita Mazepin, and Mick Schumacher. Latifi and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid.
Straight. Well, where did the remote go for the lights? Because I swear I had it here not long ago. Ah, there it is. Because we are driving a Ferrari, if you guys look in the background, I'm changing it to red for this race. Rain? Are you serious? Should have set it. I should have set it to a complete dry race. Can we do medium soft? No? Are you serious? I thought medium soft was going to be easy peasy. 30 laps. One stop is easy. Soft medium, that's easy enough. I'm going to take a little bit of fuel out. I want to have a little bit. But if it is, oh, it will be raining, so I think we can afford to underfuel the car a little bit. Not too much. Alright, 5 red lights, and our first race in Imola is underway. Let's see how everyone behaves into turn 1. Oh, someone's on my inside. It's Ricciardo. Jesus. I think this is the first time I've ever driven a Ferrari in a race or just a Grand Prix mode. Also, the battery can drain quite a bit too. So we're going to have to do quite a bit of saving with our ERS. Oh, look at Danny Rick getting a run on us. We'll let him go. You really have to be aware on how much curb you use around here, because a lot of these curbs have those yellow sausage curb bumps, and you just have to be aware on how much you use at each turn, because you use too much and all of a sudden the car can just step away from you. 15 minutes to the rain period already? And again, if you use too much of the first part of that chicane, you can easily lose the back end. Seb, Jesus! He wants in on the action. And this is going to be an indication to see what the AI is like here at this show, because I've set it to 100 AI, as that is the difficulty I usually run, because I'm 10% AI slower than probably what everyone else is using. But not everyone is faster than me. I mean, there's quite a few people that love their F1 games and play quite a bit. So yeah, definitely in the race, we're definitely going back to third. Because when I was doing practicing time trial, we could get through there in 4th gear. Oh, that's lovely. Oh. Thanks, Seb. Appreciate that. Here we go, DRS. We are closer this time. We're going to use quite a bit of our overtake, which is not what I wanted. We're going to go to the inside. Did I corner cut that? Still side by side. Still side by side. Yeah, that is a clear corner cut. I'm going to give Stroll that place back. No, nice one, mate. Ah, oh, nuts. And in doing so, we've just lost out to Lando. And Ocon. Wow. Nice one, genius. Maybe I should have just kept going. But unlike some noobs, I like to play by the rules. Well, let's see if we can set up this move on Ocon. Unless he's going to have a look at Lando on at one. Basically, turn one's the only overtaking zone on this track, I reckon, unless you're ballsy enough to go for a lunge at turn 6. One of the Aston Martins must have damage because one of them's going slowly.
5 minutes until rain.
5 minutes already?
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Oh no! Seb's gone! And we get Ocon and Norris. What? What happened there? Because so it's wheel to wheel. Wheel to wheel. Oh, gee whiz. And there we go. We get the golden run. So... Nah, Stroll did nothing wrong. From that angle, Stroll did nothing wrong, so that's... Nah, I reckon... I don't know whose blame that is, to be honest. I reckon that's just a racing incident, in all honesty. But look, hang on, let's go back. Just have a look at the run here we get. The golden run. Oh, that's brilliant. Nah, we're going to have to really defend now. Oh, he's in. They're boxing. Leclerc's in, and... Who was the other one?
Charles is in the pit.
Hamilton in for hards. What? Sonoda in for hards? Boys, the rain's coming in like a couple of minutes. When is the rain coming?
Teammate, the rain is a few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
So I reckon we might stay out here. Let's stay out as long as we can. And see if we can gain any track position over these guys. Because if the rain period's only a few laps out, I don't see the point in us coming in just yet. So let's go for it. Let's stay out and see what happens. Oh, damn it! Hamilton gets us. Let's just see if we can stay with him. It's certainly gone darker here. Oh, Jesus. So Max is going to be in the box seat here because I have no doubt that he'll try and stay out as long as he can until the rain. Oh, no, he's in. Oh, I jinxed that. What's he going on to? Is he doing a two-sub to softs? I hope he's going on to hards. I don't understand that. Why would you come in for hards, which you're only going to be on for, what, 2 or 3 laps at least? First off, it would be a hell of a lot easier than doing 2 or 3 laps on hards. Max, you've just cost yourself a good result there.
Be careful. The tyres have deteriorated
No.
significantly at this point.
That's true. 72%. And now Perez in the white ball is right behind us. And there he goes. I'm not going to hold him up. Is it raining? It's raining! Oh, Jesus, the understeer. Oh, come on, please rain heavier, please.
Some information on
Seb is out of the race. Engine failure. Oh, please be a safety car. Oh, no, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. But please, can the rain get heavier, please? I don't want to pit.
light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
But is it going to get any heavier? Is it going to be enough for inters? Maybe I should have come in for mediums.
Some information.
Ocon's out of the race?
Got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
VSC, please. I'd love a free pit stop. You know what? We're losing too much time, guys. 88%. Oh, but it is getting heavier. One more lap. One more lap. If it doesn't get any heavier, we'll just pit for mediums. Yeah, we're boxing this lap for mediums. 91%. What? Oh, we're gonna puncher! Oh no! Oh, we just got to a puncher! Oh no! Oh, let's just box for mediums because we'll have to use 2 different compounds before we go to inter. Oh no! Oh no! Bummer! Oh no! I just got loaded with Lando. A 5-second penalty, are you serious? Sorry Lando, I did not mean for that to happen. Oh, well, we might as well serve the 5-second penalty now. Fuck, we damage. Oh yeah, it is a little bit orange. Bummer. I should have come in for mediums the first time. Maybe it would have been so dramatic. Oh, that Haas is so bad.
We're trailing our teammate by 33.7 seconds.
33 seconds. Am I seeing puddles starting to emerge? Yes. I reckon I'm ballsy enough to make the call like we did in Austria.
Really touch and go right now. We think the slicks may still be quicker, but it's very close, and you're going to struggle to keep them in the temperature window. The inters are ready when you need them.
Okay, so inters are ready if we need them. I reckon maybe this lap for TOS is going to get disabled. I reckon the track's almost ready for inters.
A few teams seem to be putting intermediates on now. Come in and switch over if you need to.
So Leclerc's here, we're not going to double stack.
Charles is in the pits.
Okay, so as I was saying, Leclerc's in the pits, but he is a good distance in front. So we're going to box this lap. This is the lap for intermediate tyres. So we may as well box this lap because...
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Yep, inters is the way to go. Even though DRS hasn't been disabled yet, this is the time for inters. Has DRS even been disabled yet? Wait. Has Max got out in front? Yes! I figured! Oh, because Lewis had to stop because... So this is Lewis. There's Max, but he's had to stay there because Perez... Oh, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. Oh.
Complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Oh, the Megs have been robbed. Yeah, DRS has now been disabled, so all of us came in at the right time. Side by side. Oh, Fernando thinks about it, and... Ooh. Wow. Nice move.
Gap to teammate ahead is 35.5 seconds. They're on fresh inters. They're in 7th. The time last lap was a 1:25.9.
Okay, so I don't think we're gaining too much time to Charles. We may have similar pace, but I don't think we'll be catching him. I reckon P15 is probably going to be the best, maybe 40th if we can catch Antonio in 5 laps. And up the inside we go. Ah, damn it.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car.
Oh. And there goes Max. One thing I am curious to know is, you know, when we eventually finish season 1, what I'm curious to know is when we go to, you know, the calendar for the new season, what I want to know is you know, how many races we're allowed now, because F1 2020 we were allowed, it was supposed to be a 22 race. What happened? What happened? What? I guess I go back and looking at the footage, it looks alright, so let's save that. Okay, after a brief interruption, thankfully we haven't lost anything and we can continue on with the last 2 laps.
Gap to car in front is 7.1 seconds.
One thing that I'm curious to see is when we get to season 2, what I want to know is like how many races we're allowed to do, because I'm wondering if Codemasters during the Imola update whether they've, you know, added an extra 2 or 3 races to the season, because if you remember F1 2021 we were doing, it was a 22 race calendar, or was meant to be anyway, but it stayed that way in the game, and it was meant to be 22, 23 races again this year, plus maybe 24 if you include Shanghai, which comes in season 2. So I'm sort of thinking, you know, have Codemasters now made the update of how many races we can do? Because I would love to do, you know, 22, 23 races just so we can get Portimao, Imola and Jeddah in the same calendar along with all the others. Because that's something that I would love to do for season 2. But we will find out. And please no one comment below if you've done any season and how many races you can do. I just want to find out myself. Max, the winner of the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, and we are going to come home 1 lap down in 15th. Wow.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Well, I didn't take care of it then.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
No, you cannot. Well, that was a race that probably could have gone better for us. You know, if we had taken that pit stop before the Inters, that would have been, we would have been better off. We would have been definitely in the points. But you do this, you make the mistake, you pay the price. Well, that was an intriguing race, that's for sure. Seriously, I cannot wait to have Imola in for season 2 in this game. So anyway guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed that. Leave a like for this video, subscribe to the channel if you need to see plenty more F1 and racing game content. As I said, I want to have Imola, Portimao and Jeddah in for season 2, and I'm hoping that we've got enough races to do so, because I want to see a 22, 23, 24 race calendar if we can add Shanghai into that as well. It depends where we can add it, maybe in between Imola and Portimao, somewhere like that. It's going to be in the first few races, I can guarantee you that. So that's something I really want to do. I want to have Imola, Portimao and Jeddah in the same season along with everyone else. So a 22-23 race season, yeah, it's a long season, but I would love to do a long season, because it's going to be a long journey and a long way, and plenty of races for us to get to the top as well. So there's so many reasons why I want to do that. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've liked this video. Until the next one, I'll see you next time.